We are live on video. Snow is coming a lot. They said I will know more about it later. But they're saying tomorrow morning it could really affect the morning commute. So
Hi there, buddy.
So hopefully, if anybody lives in the St. Louis area or anywhere in Missouri, just be aware that there might be some snow on the ground. No one knows about it. I don't even know about it either. I don't even know if it'll stick.
Probably will with how cold it's been.
That's my problem, because who knows what it's gonna do in the St. Louis area, because you never know what it says. Oh, like for example, let's say there's a tornado coming. I came home. Story about that. I came home from my dad's, and we had all the lights on in the house because I was so scared. I needed some light to walk around because I was so freaked out, and the tornado came through my neighborhood, but it went the other way, and my mom's friend, she came over and we went down in the basement, and we were down there for an hour. But my mom went upstairs to check the TV to see where it was at, and 2 minutes later it was clear, and then 42 seconds later, when the tornado came, it was reported near the Home Depot, which is in Ellisville,
Where I was working at the time.
near the baseball fields.
It was
about like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was way before I knew John.
Yeah, well, there was one that hit the Amazon Center that I was
Oh, yeah.
working at. I wasn't working at the Amazon Center, but I was working at the Ellisville Home Depot, and dear Lord, I was outside when the tornado sirens went off.
Yeah, tell them about that story. How it.
I was pushing carts, and it was raining. I could barely walk. The wind was so strong, and tornado sirens started going off, and I just thought, oh shit. So I go back inside, and next thing I know, they're having us continue to work, not going to a safe spot. That's when I realized it's not even close to us. It's like miles away, and we still have the sirens go off. The Amazon Center that got hit, and the Ellisville Home Depot are well over 30 miles away from each other.
I'm surprised it came over this way. Jesus.
It didn't. It hit the Amazon Center, and I'm like, really?
Get over,
Come on,
buddy.
get over.
So we're trying to drive, and this guy doesn't want to get over. But people.
Wasn't sure.
Here's
I gotta be sure about that.
Here's a
Just
funny.
go for it.
Here's a good story for you guys. My dad picked me up at my mom's house around probably 3, and I was not expecting him to get off at 2:30, because my dad does HVAC, and he always gets off at 5, 6, 7, or 8 o'clock at night. And we were heading to. My dad and I were driving on this road that we're on right now, which is south Etherton Road that leads on to which is 109. My dad got off the exit up here, which I'll show you because we'll be driving past that area, and we got off the exit. We about between 5 or 10 miles away from the
I've been behind this truck before. I'm taller than him. And he's got those big ass tires. Jeez.
before the Lafayette High
Muscle
School,
power.
and I got in the Chesterfield. My phone went off, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I see that there was a tornado watch in effect for Wildwood, Ellisville, O'Fallon, and most of the St. Louis metro area. And my dad and I got to his house around. My dad was late. He was supposed to get there at 3:30, but he didn't get here until about 4:45 because of traffic. Because people were trying to get home in time before the storm comes.
Tires.
Jeez.
I'm still taller than him.
Damn. And I got home around probably 5:30, and I got another notification that there was a flash flood watch, and this was probably 3 years ago, and I was outside helping my dad. I got a notification. My stepmother got one too, and then my sis got one too, which is my sister. I call her sis, but we all got the notification that there was a tornado warning, and it said it was supposed to come around midnight. And that night I went to bed around probably let's say probably 10:30, and about a half an hour later my dad's shaking me like a fucking earthquake, and I'm literally half asleep, which is surprised. I wake up and my dad rumbles me and says, "Hey, get the F up. Your sister's apartment is flooded." I'm like, "Really?" I hop up out of my bed. I am ready to walk out that damn door in less than 5 minutes. Cause that's family that means to me. And when that happens, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And my dad grabbed his vacuum. He's got one of these vacuums, and you can put some, you can back up water. And we went to the house. My dad wore some tennis shoes, and he goes, "I should not be wearing these because there's almost a foot of water in my sister's apartment." And I walked in. I got the whole kitchen, fan room vacuumed up. My stepmother was drying it up, and then I got towards the sliding door, and I opened it just a little bit, and then I reached out. I was watching the window because I know how I am with safety, and I saw a couple bolts, so I closed the door because there was metal around me, and I waited for about 20 minutes, and I didn't see any lightning. So I said, "I think I'm in the clear." I opened up the door just like a tiny bit, and I vacuumed up that water. The water, I could put my cowboy boots in it. Where your little foot goes in the boot, it was over like the tank. So I walked outside, and then the rain was passing. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the clear. So I threw it in the street. I threw the water in the street. There's still more coming from the crack. So I found some duct tape, and I taped that up so it won't leak anymore. And I started vacuuming up the water up the rest of it, just to make sure that it wouldn't come in through her sliding door, which comes to find out, her sliding door had a leak or had a crack, and she did not have the right like stuff read. I said you can just go to Home Depot and buy this caulk, just caulk it up, but and 2 minutes later I came to find out that my sister had to tear up her whole room. They had to break the wall open, tear up her floor, her wall, her window, her wall, and her carpet were destroyed because it rained so freaking hard. I'm like, how in the hell that damn wall hold all that rain back? And I'm just glad that it didn't break any of her
Really?
any of her freaking memory things. But when you got any kind of storm like that coming, tornado, hurricane, you don't want to mess with those. You want either, because if it was me and I had like an AF5 tornado coming towards my house, I would because I know they send out a you can either, if you got an EF5 tornado coming towards you, the best thing to do is just to move it, is to get as much stuff as you can into your car and leave, because there's no way because your house is going to be gone. All that'll be left is the concrete forms. That's all there is going to be, because of how powerful. Even not even that one. My buddy said there's probably so much more that some people don't understand, and they're not fun. But I was watching this video, and this actually caught my attention really quickly. Have you ever? I want to know this. Leave a comment down below leave a comment down below if you guys feel this deep in your heart. You got a tornado coming towards your house. It's pretty big. You know that hits different inside of you, because you know how that house means what it means to you. Where are we going? Pick up Ben. Where are we going? But yeah. So just stay tuned, and we're gonna be I'm gonna be on broadcasting the storm. There's a lot. They're saying 1 to 3 inches, and the News 4 said that the morning commute can be affected by the snowstorm. So be ready, be safe, take precautions, don't be doing dumb stuff in the snow. Catch y'all later tonight.